世界のあらゆる分野で工程の自動化が進む中、装置で必要なレンズ、照明、画像処理システムを提供するのが VS テクノロジーです。 VST は付加価値は製品ではなく人にあるという考えのもと、年齢、役職、性別、国籍関係なくさまざまな従業員の個の意見を尊重し取り入れることを重要視しています。今回の動画では楽しむを世界へという言葉を合言葉に働く VST のスペシャリストに焦点を絞り、製品ではなく働くスタッフの魅力について紹介をしてまいります。海外のスタッフにも目を向ける今回は、オランダから日本の技術部とヨーロッパのお客様のセミカスタム案件に関する打ち合わせ、必要な技術を学ぶために来てくれたスタッフにフォーカスしていきます。ニューマンオカン VST の技術営業を務めて3年目の彼は、ヨーロッパの新規顧客の開拓や既存のお客様との関係を築いている。グローバルな視点を持ち、日本と海外のお客様の架け橋となるニューマンはオープンな性格で周囲の人々との交流を楽しみ、その能力を業務中に十分に発揮している。
So I'm Numan. I work at VS Technology for over 3.5 years now. I work in the Netherlands, which is our European headquarters. Today we're visiting our technical center in Kawasaki in Japan. I'm here for discussing multiple projects that we are working on as a team. As VS Technology is a global company, it is very important for us to have multiple relationships within the technical center and to discuss the projects that we are working on. At VS Technology, I work as a sales engineer. This is actually relating to being the bridge between the customer and the technical guys, because most of the time when we have different type of requests, we have to communicate this with the technical team. So then it's arranging the necessary meetings, it's building up customer relationships, and then connecting them to the technical team and eventually finding the suitable solution for them. I like the different tasks that you have with every customer every day, because the industries are so different. As you know, the machine vision is so wide. So it can be today it can be one type of industry, and tomorrow it can be a completely different world that you find yourself in. And this challenge I like the most of the job. In VST Europe, what I like is that I would tell it from my perspective as starting as a sales engineer. What I like is that you have some type of freedom, but also you have all the necessary help that you can get, because we have a technical team in VST Europe, as well as more experienced sales managers who can guide you in the process. But this does not mean that they will tell you exactly what you need to do. You are free in creating your own way as long as it somehow works. Everyone has a different way of getting towards building that relationship with the customer. You have different platforms that you can use, starting from the mobile phone to social media platforms. And the way that you find for yourself working is also the success way. And that's nice to see in the office that everyone has a different way, but eventually the results are good for everyone. So within our catalog, we have over 300 standard types of lenses that we can offer for customers as solutions. Thanks to our technical team, we can also offer semi-custom or full custom solutions if it's required by the customer, if they cannot find it in the market. And that's one of the reasons that I'm in Japan today, as we help multiple customers with a full custom solution, and this requires a lot of communication with headquarters, with our technical center. As a company, we always say that localization is very important. And this is also something that many students have learned at universities. But eventually in real life, this is also what we do. So we try to think global, but also like to act local. And what we do in VST Europe, as well what we see in headquarters in Japan, is that there is multiple cultures. And with communication, that sometimes that brings some difficulties with it. But what we try to do is that we try to be connected with everyone. I'm here today in Japan, but Japanese colleagues will be traveling over to Netherlands, and while we have this vice versa. So we try to have a more global team, we try to be more connected, and I think this is also relating to the world situation right now, because if we zoom out, then we see more and more that we start to speak of the world as a global village, and this is, I think, in line with what VST is trying to do. I'm an open person, so I always like to think that everyone has some type of experience in life which is personal for them, and from that personal experience that person has, there is something to learn for me. So it doesn't matter what type of position or what type of function a person has, there is possibly something I can learn from that person. And what I try to do in day-to-day life, in work or also outside of work, I try to look for this. When I'm talking to someone, when I'm speaking with anyone about something, I try to take out what I think is interesting and what I think I can use in my day-to-day life. Especially working in a professional environment, I think this is a nice way to be critical on yourself and to use multiple perspectives, and then to combine that, zooming out and taking what you need from that, and to use that as well. And also be open, even after 4 or 5 or multiple years. I think for everyone there is moments to learn, and for everyone you need to keep open that there is always some feedback that you should take, and not be closed for feedback, because age doesn't matter, and also times of experience doesn't matter. There is always something to learn.
So open-mindedness.
Open-mindedness
is very important.
Yes.
Okay.
I think as a VS Technology is a very nice example of the global world of today. People are everywhere. People are almost not bound to a country anymore. And doing business in such business environment brings a lot of complexities with it. But next to these complexities, it's also an interesting task that we all have and that we all need to accomplish. And I think we can only do this if we all understand that we are more connected than ever other before, and that we need to even increase more the connection that we have as a global team to overcome these difficulties that the global market will offer to us.
社員全員で、つまり VST グループにとって何よりの財産はそれらの意思をつなぐ人材です。楽しむを世界へという言葉を合言葉に、社員全員がそれぞれの業務において思いをしっかりと持ったまま、皆様により良いご提案を行うために日々の業務を全うしています。他スタッフの思いなどもまたお伝えできるようにいたしますので、ぜひとも VST スタッフからのメッセージをまた皆様にお届けできることを楽しみにしています。